Hello student, this lecture is for grade 8 science and today we will continue chapter number 2 which is microorganisms, friend or foe, and the topic which we will discuss today is harmful microorganisms. And till now we have discussed that microorganisms are useful for us as well as harmful for us, and the useful effects of microorganisms we have discussed in our previous videos. Now today we will discuss the harmful effects of microorganisms. So students, microorganisms are very harmful for all kind of living organisms. Either they are humans, animals or plant. All living organisms get affected badly by microorganisms, as microorganisms are disease causing organisms. All kind of living organisms such as bacteria, protozoa, fungi, virus are responsible for many diseases in all other kind of living organisms. And the microorganisms which are responsible for diseases in humans, plants and animals are known as pathogens. So disease causing microorganisms are known as pathogens. Either they are bacteria, virus, fungi, protozoans, commonly known as pathogens. Now we will discuss disease causing microorganisms and their effect in humans, animals and plants. So let's start with disease causing microorganisms in humans. Firstly, we will discuss entry point of pathogens in human body. So pathogens can enter in human body by air we breathe, water we drink, food we eat, and physical contact with infected person with it by an animal. The pathogens can enter in human's body. So students, as you know, microorganisms are very tiny organisms and they can attack on human body very easily. So ये disease causing microbes और pathogens हमारी बॉडी में ऐसा क्या करते हैं कि जिससे हम डिसीज से इन्फेक्टेड हो जाते हैं. लेट मी टेल यू. So infection occurs when viruses, bacteria or other microbes enter your body and begin to multiply. Means they start reproduction in our body after entering in our body. And pathogens do reproduction or multiply in host body by hiding from immune system very cleverly. And this infection convert into disease when the cells in our body are damaged as the result of infection, and signs and symptoms of an illness appear in our body. मीन्स जब इन्फेक्शन के कारण हमारी बॉडी में इलनेस के सिम्टम्स और साइंस दिखने लगते हैं तब हमारी बॉडी डिसीज़ अफेक्ट हो जाती है. एंड दीज साइंस विच इंडिकेट पर्टिकुलर डिसीज़ आर वेरीज फ्रॉम पैथोजन टू पैथोजन. मीन्स डिजीज़ कॉजिंग माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स और पैथोजन से इन्फेक्टेड पर्सन में हमको क्या साइंस दिख रहे हैं वो वेरीज करते हैं एज पर डिसीज़, जिस डिसीज़ के लिए जैसा साइन. Now one more term I want to explain you, or we can say I want to remind you that microbial diseases that can spread from a infected person to a healthy person through air, water, food or physical contact are known as communicable diseases. Means ऐसी diseases जो infected person से एक healthy person में transfer हो जाती है विद द हेल्प ऑफ एयर, फूड, वाटर और फिजिकल कॉन्टैक्ट, उनको कम्युनिकेबल डिसीजेस कहते हैं. और इन डिसीजेस के एग्जाम्पल हैं कोलेरा, कॉमन कोल्ड, चिकन पॉक्स एंड ट्यूबरकुलोसिस. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, एन इन्फेक्टेड पर्सन sneezes in the air and release the pathogens or disease causing microorganisms in the air in the form of water droplets. And if we are breathing the same air which is infected by droplets of microbes or pathogens, then we will get infected. It is the process for communicable diseases. By the way, I think you all are familiar with the term communicable diseases, as we are alert for corona disease for COVID-19 infection nowadays. And as you know, COVID-19 infection which is caused by coronavirus is an example of communicable disease as well as infectious disease. Now try to identify the sound. What kind of sound is it? So सही पहचाना आपने. It is the sound of mosquito. Mosquito is an insect. With it, one more insect is housefly. Housefly and mosquito both are very common kind of insect present in our surroundings. So student, here I just want to say that some insects and animals act as carriers for diseases. For example, housefly and mosquito and so many more. Housefly. So firstly, housefly sit on the garbage and shit of animals, and after taking the pathogens in her legs, it again sit on the food particles which we eat, and by this it infect a healthy person. Now mosquito. Mosquito suck the blood, and only female mosquitoes suck the blood, not male mosquitoes. And only female Anopheles mosquito is responsible for spreading malaria disease in humans. And a protozoan species known as Plasmodium is complete its life cycle in humans and mosquito. ये प्रोटोजोन प्लाज्मोडियम मॉस्किटो की सेलाइवरी ग्लैंड में प्रेजेंट होता है, और जब ये मॉस्किटो एक हेल्दी पर्सन को बाइट करता है तो ये मॉस्किटो अपनी सेलाइवरी ग्लैंड के थ्रू उस प्लाज्मोडियम को हमारी बॉडी में इंजेक्ट कर देता है, और फिर ये प्लाज्मोडियम हमारी बॉडी में मल्टीप्लाई करना स्टार्ट कर देता है और मलेरिया डिसीज प्रोड्यूस करता है. So now you have understand that how mosquito and housefly work as carrier for diseases. Now let's see the table in which human diseases, their mode of transmission and general preventing measures related with some communicable diseases are mentioned. First communicable disease in table is tuberculosis, which is also known as TB. It is caused by bacteria and the mode of transmission is air. The next three diseases, measles, chickenpox and polio, are caused by virus, and the mode of transmission is air, contact or infected water. And the general preventing measures for all diseases are keep the patient in complete isolation, keep the personal belongings of the patient away from those of the others, and vaccination to be given at suitable age. The next two communicable diseases are cholera and typhoid, which are caused by bacteria, and the mode of transmission is infected water or infected food. And the general measure is maintain personal hygiene and good sanitary habits, consume properly cooked food and boiled drinking water, and vaccination. The next communicable disease is hepatitis B, which is also known as jaundice, and it is a virus-based disease, and contaminated water is the mode of transmission. By drinking boiled water and by vaccination, we can prevent it. The next communicable disease is malaria, which is caused by protozoa, and the mode of transmission is mosquito. And the general preventing measures for malaria are use mosquito net and mosquito repellents, spray insecticide and control breeding of mosquitoes by not allowing water to collect in the surrounding. Now disease causing microorganisms in animals. So several microorganisms not only cause disease in humans and plants but also in other animals. For example, anthrax is a dangerous human and cattle disease caused by a bacteria. Foot and mouth disease of cattle is caused by a virus. These are some examples of disease causing microorganisms in animals. Now some disease causing microorganisms in plants. So several microorganisms cause diseases in plants like wheat, rice, potato, sugarcane, orange, apple and others. The diseases reduce the yield of crops. इन diseases से crop का production कम हो जाता है और loss होता है. Now we will see in the form of table some disease causing microorganisms in plants. Here it is. The name of plant disease, the responsible microorganisms, mode of transmission and figure of that disease. So first disease is citrus canker, and it is caused by bacteria, and mode of transmission is air. Citrus means in lemon. The second disease is rust of wheat. Fungi is responsible for it, and the mode of transmission is air and seeds. The next disease is yellow vein mosaic of bhindi, okra, and virus is responsible for it, and the mode of transmission is insect. So students, it is all about today's lecture. Thank you.